Hello again. This is the second part of our project. We are talking about methods and functions in Java, and this is the banking system. So now let's return to the diagram, and the diagram is talking about the different pieces of the banking system. We finished the login, and now let's go ahead to design the second method, which is the deposit method. So I will do another method, public static, and now this method is returning nothing. So if this method is returning nothing, then we can say that it's void. Why we did this as a void? Because my design is to just make a deposit and increment the account balance with the deposit amount. So nothing to be returned. If you want to return something, let's say the balance, so you can write here integer or double to represent the balance. But my design will be here as returning nothing, just increment the things. So here I'll assume that all the amounts will be integer, and here is the money that we want to accept to be added to the account. So here is the method. We finished the header, and now it's time for the body of the method. And because this method is void, returning nothing and accepting just one parameter, so you can see here, you can tell the difference between this method and the previous method. Here we are accepting two parameters, now we are accepting one. So it's based on your design. You can accept nothing, void, returning nothing, or accepting. So it's a combination of choices based on your scenario and your problem. Next, now I'll go ahead and design the things. But before we build this method, we need to think about two kind of variables. One is called local variables, and the second one is global variables. So let's say if I create integer account equals 0, this will be act as a local variable, and just this method can recognize this variable. Any other methods, login or the main, cannot recognize it. If we want a variable that can be recognized by all of these pieces, then we need to make it as global variable. So to make this variable as a global variable, I'll do it here. So I will make it public variable, and this will be integer, assuming that account, the balance will be just integer. So here is the account balance, and initially it's 0, it's nothing there. So this one is outside any of the methods. It's outside the main, outside the login, and outside the other ones. It's inside the class. So this will be recognized by all of the methods here. So when we make deposit, then account balance will be here plus equals to the money that the user will enter. This is the method, and all what we did is to increment the one. We can print a message is completed. That's it, done. Now let's jump into the main, and here I can call this method, and I will send the amount, and here maybe we need another variable, integer amount the user will enter, and here we can say equals to n dot next integer to accept the input, and we can say a message here, please enter the deposit, and accepting that. And here it's time to call the method again, and here we have deposit method and the amount that we want, and this is the thing. So let's run, let's test it. So we are calling the method by its name, passing the variables or parameters that we need, and because this method is returning nothing, so the method will do the job and exit the method. No need for a return statement. So here password admin password true, please enter the amount $1,000. Transaction is completed. Done. Okay, so we finished those, and this is the second part, and the next part will finish all the other pieces. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.